And here we go with part 7. Part 7, day 7, 7 dwarfs. 7 little chipmunks sitting on a branch, eating lots of sunflowers on my uncle's ranch. 7. Sorry. Again, movie quotes. 7-minute abs. But yeah, so here we are. Last video of the week. And I say that I'm, kind of sounds like I'm talking noise about all the people that say, like, comment, subscribe. I get it, but at the same time, it's like, I almost feel, and it might not be the intention by any means, but, kind of like insulting intelligence, like, yeah, we're here. Like, we're watching the videos. If I like it, I'll like it. If I have something to say, I'll comment. And if I like what you're doing, I'll subscribe. I feel like nobody needs reminding of that. Most of us know the formula there. But I don't know. I mean, I'm still new to this. I don't know. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe that's what you have to do. Maybe you have to constantly, every single video, remind people to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that like button. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's my, defiance that, people ask anybody I've worked with over the last however many years and start telling me stuff like that. All right, well, how about I just do the opposite of that? So, just who I am. Sometimes very much to my detriment, unfortunately. Whew, getting warm in here. Would like to turn on a fan, but I don't know if it'll be too loud in the background because they're just giant box fans, because this is where my son's band for years has done all their jamming and practicing. So I got a bunch of box fans out here to keep the air moving so they don't die of being stuck in a garage in Texas, in the summertime. But yeah, as I start growing a little bit, I guess I could shameless plug them now. Huh? I mean, what are the rules here? I don't think I've heard any rules for myself. So, yeah, my son's band's actually touring right now. Well, doing a mini tour. They just got back from a big tour, but they're in I think New Mexico tonight. SLC tomorrow. Hitting up SLC Salt Lake City. Gotta love it. Interesting town. Found all kinds of cool stuff in SLC. And then going down to Arizona. Can't remember where. Mesa, Arizona, I think. Yeah, so they'll be there as well. Yeah, or maybe they're playing in SLC tonight. I don't know. It's hard to keep up. But why is that so short? But yeah, so their band, Rosa Sharon, not Rose of Sharon. I had a guy really upset with me one time because I told him Rosa Sharon, and then it was the wrong band because he kept on typing in Rose of Sharon, which that's not it. So yeah, Rosa Sharon. They're young, they're kids, it's like kind of screamo, punky, kind of, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of labels, so I don't know what's to label it. It's just kids having a blast, doing great things is kind of what I like to call it. So living the dream, living the dream that some of us wanted, but never really pursued it or even had the opportunity to do so. Gotta love it, man. Proud of that kid. Proud of my daughter too. You met her earlier. Was that in yesterday's video? Day before yesterday? I don't know. But yeah, you met her. Proud of that kid too. She's growing. She is very much a lot like me, and it is terrifying, very, very terrifying. But could not be more proud of my kids. But if you want to check out Rosa Sharon, they're on all of the music apps. I think all the music apps. I have Apple Music, so they're definitely on there. iTunes. I want to say Spotify too, but yeah, so check them out. If they're in town, in a town near you, go check them out as well. Go see them. Tell your kids if they're into that kind of music to go see them. Great group of kids. Like I said, I've listened to him grow in this band or in this garage, and listened to any of his other bands grow. He was in another band called Of Eden. They recently disbanded just due to, life happening, and it is what it is. I feel like that's the music world, but yeah, check them out too. I feel like I'm being hypocritical again right now as I say, I'm not gonna, we all know why we're here. You don't have to tell me that. But yeah, shameless plug. Shameless plug. Gotta love it. So yeah. I think I got enough for now. I don't know what kind of time frame I got. So I might as well start tying them up. Yeah, this is it. This is the process. This is how I've been doing it. I'm sure there's better ways to do it, and I will probably figure those out soon enough. So yeah, I hope you guys stay tuned. Like I said, I could not appreciate you guys more if you're here right now. In the beginning, watching me, getting me out there, letting the algorithm do what the algorithm does, letting Big Brother do its work. Because I really hope this thing takes off. I'm not, and I say that not meaning I'm not looking to get rich. I'm not looking to do anything crazy by any means. And just my mindset too is, even if we'll just say best case scenario, the stars align, Mercury isn't in retrograde anymore, insert whatever stuff here. Even if that does happen, I don't see myself being one of those guys just because celebrities and all that other crap, and these people that make all this money, you hear good things, but you also hear so many bad things. So I don't ever want to be that guy. I've already said, my wife and I were talking not long ago about whatever the hell the lottery was up to, like 1.6 billion or whatever the hell it was. Even if we won, I feel like I would just give away half, because who needs that much money? And I'm saying that, being a broke kid that grew up poor, that is doing better now, but grew up with nothing, not hating on my parents or whatever, and my mom, being a single mom, but it's just, she worked, she tried, but it is what it is. I'm not mad at it. It made me who I am. But if I had $1 billion, used to be $1 million, but you can't do shit with $1 million, I don't think, anymore. So if I had $1 billion, give most of it away. I got a soft spot for the Special Olympics and stuff like that, and that dude I was talking about in one of the last videos, old Javino McLean. I'm gonna have to figure out how to pronounce that name, because I feel like it differs here than it is over there. But stuff like that, I got a soft spot for that kind of stuff. So that would probably be where a lot of my money went. So yeah, getting the softer side, the softer side of mayhem, My fingers hurt. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make this more. I say that, I actually kind of enjoy it. I can see my fingers going raw after a while, even with my calluses and anything that I've got, which I don't have many anymore because I don't wrench on jets anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, so if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Glad you decided to hang out. Glad you decided to take the leap and click on the videos and go down this path with me, because this is the beginning. This is the beginning of doing great things. I can feel it. I'm a big believer in energy. I'm a big believer in kind of the stars aligning or not aligning or whatever you want to call it. I'm a believer in that. And yeah, this feels different. It's almost like, we kind of, in the military, we say we're gluttons for punishment. When good things start happening, it feels weird to us because we don't necessarily like it, because it doesn't happen often. And if something good does happen, it's always going to be followed by, you know, something terrible, you know, usually, at least in the last, you know, 16 or so years that I've been involved in that kind of stuff. That's just how it goes. And then it comes in threes, you know, it always comes in threes. So yeah, there's been great things happening. And I just, I don't trust it. I'm not going to say I don't like it. I'm just saying I don't trust it. I'm very cautiously optimistic. Bleak, if you ever watch these videos, I'm going to steal that one from you. Because, you know, I did, and I do treasure our talks. You know what I'm talking about, bud. So, yeah, if you made it this far, I appreciate it. More to come, more great things to come, more ideas to come. I can't wait to really get this out and get this to you guys, and be able to maybe make some changes in the world. Maybe, you know, do some good things. Catch you guys later. Probably do another short tomorrow, or maybe a short later to promote this 7-day thing, or maybe I'll start tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe we'll go Sunday to Sunday. Who knows? You guys have a great week. Depending on which day I decide to post this last video. Yeah, again, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Because it still feels a little bit ridiculous, me sitting here staring at my phone, talking into it with nobody else around but myself and just you guys. But I do appreciate you guys. See you later.